Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Sunday, December 15th, 6 p.m. Do you like the intro? We're working on it. 2 rounds of snow beginning Sunday. Some could see up to 8 inches. We're talking Kansas City. Hello, KC. 2 p.m. update. Interstate 35 closed at 119th Street in Olathe. I'm sure there's lots of accidents coming out of this. Mixed bag of glop. That's what we have outside the door here. High of 36 today and glop falling from the sky. A mixed bag of glop prompts weather alerts for 25 million Americans. Threatens commutes from Missouri to D.C. Looking chilly there. Snow creates a winter wonderland across the country as a pipeline of heavy mountain snow shifting south from the Rockies. The atmospheric river of moisture is still trekking across the Rockies into the Great Plains, with one more big wave of snow and cold expected before Colorado starts to recover. There's the atmospheric river traveling through Wichita towards St. Louis, Cincinnati, and Ohio. Coming at you, Ohio. Winter storm to spread snow and ice from the plains to the Midwest and Northeast early this week.
Pop, Winter Storm Finley is making a winter wonderland. It looks beautiful here in Kansas, but this snow will make it harder to get out and about and do some of your
Winter Storm Finley. I didn't even know it had a name, but there you got it. There's a name, Finley. Winter Storm Finley will move across the central and eastern U.S. through Tuesday. Snow and some ice will blanket parts of the plains, Midwest, and Northeast. The wintry weather will likely create travel delays in these regions. Rain and thunderstorms are expected through the south. Check out the map. We're going to check out the snowfall analyzer first and see where the snow has fallen across the upper 48 here over the last 48 hours. Hours of powers in Colorado, the big winner here with 1 to 2 feet of snow up in the mountainous regions from north to south. Heavy snow in southern Idaho and northern Nevada. A little pocket in western Montana picking it up, and lake effect snow throughout New York, and mountain snow moving all the way down through West Virginia. The upper peninsula there in Wisconsin, also a big winter, and some heavy snow, at least a foot falling in the northern Sierras, according to the analyzer. Now, according to weather.gov, this winter storm watches and warnings issued for a dozen states all the way out through Philly. Winter storm shifting from the central U.S. to the northeast, severe thunderstorms in the south. A winter storm will track to the lower Mississippi Valley by Monday and across the central Appalachians Monday night into southern New England by Tuesday. A swath of snow, sleet, and freezing rain will spread across from the central plains into the southern New Englands by Monday and Tuesday. Severe thunderstorm with damaging winds and tornadoes are possible in the south, and there are flood warnings in southern Arizona, flood warnings in Kentucky, and western West Virginia. So click on a county if you want to know more about the watches and warnings in your region. And we have the newest GFS model here tracking the next 96 hours of this storm. And you can see a little bit of snow is moving out here in Colorado as this system moves to the east. Monday morning, by midday Monday, it should be all the way over in West Virginia and Pennsylvania, spreading a wide swath of snow from Missouri, Illinois, central Indiana, and southern Ohio. Boom! There it is. So all the snow should be on the ground in the Midwest by Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon, and then it's going to continue up into the Northeast, where some heavy numbers could be picking up in New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont, and the central mountains here. The Finger Lakes region, heavy snow for your Wednesday and your Thursday. Weather forecast: UK faces 10 days of heavy snow as its coldest Christmas in history hits. The UK weather forecast: heavy snow to fall across Britain. Winter will take its first bite this week. Swaths of the country on alert for Arctic deluge before the monster freeze strikes later this month. Long-range outlooks point towards brutally cold and snowy conditions gripping the UK through the festive season and into the new year. Temperatures are tipped to plummet to minus 20 C in parts of the big day, smashing the 2010 record for the coldest Christmas ever. A frenzied 100-mile-per-hour plus jet stream will swoop and swerve over Britain, steering a colossal pool of freezing Arctic air into northern Europe, experts say. And this all begins right now. Snow problem, UK weather forecast. Met Office issues severe ice warnings as snow blankets north in Wales. There you see the yellow ice warnings, Newcastle, Manchester, Belfast. And your temperatures from Wick to Cardiff, not barely above 5. London, a balmy 11. And let's run over to the map, and you can see that snow falling in northern UK through your midweek, as well as Greta's boyhood home here, taking a big swath to the center of Sweden, northern Spain, France, and so on. Hello. You can see what I'm saying. 6-year-old girl among 3 killed as 6.8 magnitude earthquake rocks the southern Philippines. This happening just about 24 hours ago in Manila. A 6-year-old girl was among 3 people killed when a 6.8 magnitude earthquake struck the southern Philippines island of Mindanao on Sunday. The girl was inside her family house when the building collapsed and killed her. So bad news coming out from the most recent earthquake. And there you can see the aftershocks. We also have a cluster of 5 magnitudes over here in Argentina. An interesting quake in northern Alaska here. And hello, White's Island, 5.1 in the Bay of Plenty. So that activity may not be over, and we'll be watching it closely. Worldwide Volcano News Update. No volcanoes of note, but the seismic activity in the Bay of Plenty is raising eyebrows. Sunspot cycle prediction using warped Gaussian process regression. Now, this is one of 100 solar cycle 25 predictions, and this one is predicting, as approximately 75-80% of them are predicting, a weaker cycle. That's what we're going into, and cycle 25 is expected to peak in 2024. That's when you can expect most of the grid problems leading up to this time. If we don't have any grid failure by 2024, I'd be very surprised. Expect it 2022 and 23 to start beginning. As the magnetosphere wanes and this cycle kicks back up and we start to get some activity from the sun, it's anyone's guess what is coming earthbound. Now, this abstract suggests that there will be a maximum of 110 sunspots in cycle 25 peaking in 2024, and it will be slightly weaker than 24. There have been at least 1,300 flu deaths in the U.S. so far this season. Did you get your shot? Longest UN climate talks ends with no deal on carbon markets. As people sit with nooses around their necks standing on blocks of ice, and nothing comes out of this. Think of the millions of dollars wasted. There are no remedies in place to fix pollution. They're talking about taxing plant food here. Nothing was taxed. Nothing got done with the carbon credits. Thousands of people missing their work. I mean, it's just insane, the agenda here. If all these people are worried about climate change, why are they wasting all this money and time and getting nothing done? They should be worrying about actual pollution and how the EPA and the Pentagon downplayed a growing toxic threat, and the fact that 80% of all the groundwater is completely polluted forever because multinational corporations own the government. Read the article. All the friends and family you know that died of cancer, these corporations knew exactly what they're doing. And they're just playing stupid. I hope you're not using Teflon. And we may have gravely underestimated the threat of dead zones in the world's oceans. And it talks about climate change. Climate change has nothing to do with it. And if you come over to the paper, even the paper here, it says climate change in the first sentence. And then the second sentence, it says that the primary cause of deoxygenation are not your fault. It's increased nutrient runoff from land and sewage pollution. It's actual pollution that we're not taking care of, that we're dumping into our rivers, into our oceans, glyphosate and chemicals from industrial agriculture running off from land. This is what it's causing. This has nothing to do with climate change. It has everything to do with multinational corporations brainwashing you, taxing plant food as they increase runoff from land and cause ocean deoxygenation before your very lives. Now put down your phone. When you love someone, the best thing you can offer is your presence. How can you love if you're not there? Stop staring in your square. You'll get there. We love each and every one of you. Thanks for watching. Share this video. And be safe. We'll see you tomorrow.